Here's a fun fact. Last week, I tried to make, end of January, I tried to make a podcast. Yeah, I know. Just another person with a mic. Here's the thing. I've always wanted to start a podcast and I've always given it a try. But it has always been with two-duos mics. But then now I have what was I saying? I have tried multiple times to make a podcast. It has never worked out because I have two-duos mics and two-duos cameras. But then now, alhamdulillah, I have I don't think it's professional enough, but it's sufficient to start a podcast. And I tried to make a set in the corner of my room and make it really a dead-ass podcast. I will constantly just write down my ideas. And as for this year, I thought, okay, I'm finally gonna do it. And so I set up my room and I had the content in my mind and I planned it. Yeah, so I tried to make a podcast and I went to editing and I can't do it, guys. I can't. 5 minutes in, okay, not even 5 minutes, 3 minutes in, because I have to cut out a lot of content, right? I have to listen to myself talk. Oh, this bitch again, yapping about the same topic for the past 10 minutes. I got sick of myself, and even though the topic at hand was good, I don't think it's something that would be controversial at all. It's something just fun vibes. I was talking about my New Year's resolution. Boo! Boring. And how do I overcome the feeling of moving on from a lot of things? Okay, since the podcast didn't work out, why not? I had this idea from Andrew Alexander. Shout out to Jungkook's lookalike. He basically did an update on his life and what he has been up to. I feel like nobody gives a crap about what I'm doing in my life, but I'm sure it'll be fun because I don't really talk about it, but I want to be uncomfortable for a while. Uncomfortable? Have you guys seen my IG Reel series? This year I will be working more on my work. I want to be more creative, and I've been working on my new zine, and I'm gonna be releasing it in February, inshallah, end of February. It's gonna be a special day, special year for me. I mean, not for me, it's a memorable year and a memorable month. Also gonna work more towards my school grades, even though it's not really that big of a deal. I just wanna, because last semester's grade wasn't that juicy. I've been playing netball, and this has been a big for the past few months, honestly. I don't think I'm gonna prioritize netball as much anymore, and it's not sad because I think I've been in this position before, so it's not really I can go back, it's not the end. I just recently went to Bali and I got to see korban kambing for the first time. I didn't really see it. I saw it through the camera lens, and then I moved away. I went away to cry because guys, I cannot. As a whole, I just really want to be more creative, and I just want to venture out my creativity side because guys, because I feel like there are days where I do things that makes me feel damn, actually not bad, yeah. I can think. Yes, I do work in the creativity industry, mak kau. As in, I do work in the creative industry, and you have to keep your mind fresh every time, and I think I'm not really creative in terms of I can think of ideas at the top of my head right now, but I'm creative in a sense where I make do with a lot of things. If I'm limited to okay, for example, as simple as a background on myself. I started to video edit on my Acer laptop with a Windows Movie Maker, and the things I've done with that software, you have to understand that Windows Movie Maker is so shit. You can't do a lot of things with it, okay? It's basically cut, paste, shorten and whatever. I don't think I was able to overlay pictures. I was in my primary school days. Primary school and secondary school, I started editing videos with my own laptop. Whenever I'm restricted, I feel like that's when my creativity, like my creatives, jumps out, because I make do, guys. I make do with what I have. I don't necessarily have the ability to storytell or to like come up with a catchy jingle or like a slogan or vision or the mission or whoever gives a crap. But yeah, I think that's where I shine, alhamdulillah. I do want to work on in dressing better, even though I don't think it's working, but there are 365 days in a year. I don't feel pressured to do so. And I want to save more so that I can travel more. And I do want to hit places that I haven't been to. And I do want to work on going to places every month. Like, I used to go out for hikes and for like new cafes and just walk around with my film camera. Oh my god. Yeah, so I feel like I miss that part of my life so much. And even though you can never go back and you can never like relive that feeling, the same feeling, you won't ever feel the same ever. You can try to do the things that you used to do, but the feeling that it gives you will never be the same. I learned this the hard way, guys, by the way. And I want to vlog more. I mean, I don't think I want to vlog, but like, I want to put out more content on my YouTube. I do feel like recently I haven't been as much. I don't know, recently I don't feel sad anymore. And I think that's good, because I'm always sad. But recently I'm just like, meh, okay. And then I move on. And then there was a point of time where something like, let me give you a context, yeah? Someone that I thought would be my person ended up getting married. And for the longest time, ever since I've heard the news, I'm like, should I feel sad? I keep on finding reason to feel sad, but the truth is I'm not, thank God. Honestly, there's nothing to move on from, but like, the news just didn't affect me as much as I thought it would. Like, it didn't affect me at all. I was shocked, of course, but then there was one night I was texting my friend, like my best friend, and then I'm like telling her about how sad I am that like, what if nobody wants me because the person that I thought, and she went on like a full ass paragraph telling me how I should navigate these feelings. Number one, I didn't ask for that, and number two, I quickly told her off. But this is my friendship with my best friend, so we get each other, okay? But basically she sent me a butt fuck of like words, and I told her like, you know what, I'm just being like, I feel something, am I really that nonchalant that I'm not feeling anything about this? Am I supposed to feel something? Am I not supposed to feel something? Should I be happy that I'm not feeling anything? At first I thought I was feeling something when I texted you, but the minute you tell me all these words, right, bitch, I don't give a fuck, and there's nothing for me to move on from. So I told her like, okay, you don't have to say anything anymore, because I'm just being a desperate hoe and I'm just being bipolar as fuck. I guess there's a pros and cons lah to such feelings, like, yes, I move on pretty quickly from like bad situations or sad situations, but does that mean I'm like damn over it, and not just that situation, but literally with anything in my life? And maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, I don't know. Maybe it's bad for some people because they would think that I don't care, but you know what, maybe I don't care, like for real, I don't care. So I don't know what you want to do with the information, but I'm kind of sleepy now. Oh, what the fuck, I can't believe I didn't update you guys on this, but I have a new obsession, and it's called 17. I've been watching Going 17 every night, catching up with a lot of things from IG Reels. I can't believe I'm like learning all the like inside jokes, so it's crazy. Yeah, I know that shit too, bruh. It's fucking crazy, guys. It's like crazy. It's my latest obsession. I'm literally in love with them. Same way I'm in love with Justin Bieber. Oh my god, this is so disgusting to admit, but yes, that's an update for you. That's a good update. I'm gonna go sleep now. Good night. Go, cepat je.